Hammer Gang, because we always hit the nail on the head. So check this out, Miami Hurricanes fan. Coronavirus. Coronavirus is getting serious, man. Now, I don't know if most of y'all been paying attention to the NBA, but as of right now, the NBA season has been suspended. It is being postponed because of the coronavirus. Now, it's being reported that Ruby Goldberg, whatever this dude's name is, of the Jazz, the Utah Jazz, has reported to be tested positive for coronavirus. Now, this is starting to, become bigger than what we thought it would be. Now, me personally, I thought coronavirus would have been something that, the media use and push, and then next thing you know, like every other virus that came out, like Ebola and everything like that, it will be pushed under the rug and you won't hear nothing about it again. But it seemed to be going a little bit different with this coronavirus. Now, even I was watching a segment on ESPN where, Mark Cuban of the Dallas Mavericks, he got the info that, they're going to shut down the NBA or whatever until this whole coronavirus thing is all, settles or whatever. Even a soccer player, I forgot what the name of the team was, the Defenders, I forgot the name of the city or whatever, but the Defender, one of their players tested positive also for coronavirus. So you know how that go. They're going to start shutting down all these sports events and everything. So back to Miami now. Miami's spring game is set for April 11th. Now, Michigan State and Ohio State has already canceled their spring game. They already postponed all of their spring practices. So I'm expecting a lot of other schools to follow in that footstep. I'm expecting this to also happen at the University of Miami. So I'm expecting that the spring game might be canceled. And I'm expecting that the practices that's been taking place, that's been going very well for Miami, will be canceled. Will be postponed until this whole corona thing is cleared up or whatever. So with that said, a lot of us think that Miami is not in a place right now where, practice should be canceled or whatever, this and that. We're a lot behind, and we were just making progress. We were just picking it up in practice. We was trying to move forward to the 2020 season. We was looking good, and now this is a major setback. But if other teams also in the NCAA have to cancel practices and spring game and everything, I think Miami will be just fine. We'll be leveled off with everybody else, because if we're not practicing and everybody else is not practicing, they're not making progress. Neither are us. So we'll be in the same we'll all be in the same predicament. But I think Miami is a lot better off than most of these teams are to begin with. But let's just hope and pray that this corona thing blows away pretty soon, because a lot of sporting events and a lot of practices and a lot of spring stuff, even the NCAA basketball March Madness, it's being said that these games might still go on, but the audience is now limited to family members and stuff like that, officials and things like that. They're not letting those mass crowds come in. They do not want this virus to spread. If anybody in the audience is contagious, they don't want it to spread through these sports events, because these sports events carry thousands and thousands of people in the audience. So be prepared to see, if you watch the March Madness on TV or whatever, to see the audience, the crowd, to be very slim. You'll see a lot of chairs that's not filled. But anyways, guys, I might come on live tonight. Let's talk about this, what this means for the Miami Hurricanes. So, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to go live tonight at 6 o'clock. If I'm going to check the schedule and see if anybody else is coming on. If nobody comes on at 6, I will go live at 6. and we could talk about this. I'm out.